to 20
Of
officials.
course, we are grateful to God for life. Thank you so much for joining us on another edition of Spring Trend. It's the Friday edition, the last one for the week. I'm always super excited when it's Friday. My name is Evelyn Ohiolei. If this is your first time of joining, what we do on Spring Trends is speak to issues trending on social media. We try to feel the pulse of people on social media. That's why we take reactions. Like I always tell you, keep tweeting, keep commenting on different social media platforms. You never can tell when we'd take up your comment right on our screens. I do not do this alone. Femi Ojo is right here. How are you doing today, Femi? Welcome on board.
Very well. Open grateful.
Open grateful. And of course, it's a beautiful day for us right here at Western Spring Television, our sister station with FM. And of course, my partner here, Femi Ojo. If we can have the pictures being scrolled. Yesterday, we had us, clinch a lot of awards at the NUJ Night Awards. That's NUJ, Nigerian Union of Journalists Awards. Femi Ojo clinches Best Radio Newscaster of the Year. Rave FM won the Best Radio Station of the Year. And Western Spring Television, where you're watching us from here, won the Best TV Station of the Year. Let's take this video. We'll come back to take reactions.
Today, Thursday, 21st day of October 2024, and still by the chairman. Congratulations, and I present me.
Of course, it was a night of cheers, night of laughter, screams, and joy yesterday at the NUJ Awards night. And, I've always told Femi that he should trend. He should trend. And he said, oh, yes, he will trend very soon.
For the right reasons.
For the right reasons. And this is one right reason he is trending. So, award-winning Femi Ojo, how do you feel being, clinching that award as the best radio newscaster of the year, recognized by the Nigerian Union of Journalists?
I'm telling
it's a big
you,
one.
It feels good, actually. It feels good, and I'm just grateful for
Up and grateful. He always says that.
for life,
Yeah.
actually, and to God, is the Father of all good gifts. Every good and perfect gifts come from God. And of course, grateful to colleagues, especially the news department, because you can't be best in news if actually some persons have not gone out to do their report, if the editors have not done the good job, the sound engineer, the main engineer, everybody. So this one is for all of us, actually. And let me make this quick one, and a very, very big shout out to somebody, a friend and a brother, very close. Many persons doesn't know. I was his best man when he was having his wedding, so we have been close. That's Femi Ohiolei.
Okay.
He was instrumental to this career of mine, to this point. So this one is to God, this one is for him.
Okay.
Well. Yeah, let me say that.
It's gonna get me so emotional right now.
You emotional, it's for all of us, actually.
I am super excited. And also for Rave FM, this is the 7th time we've won the best radio station of the year. That's 7 times in our 9 years of existence, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Western Spring Television is going to be 2 next month.
Yeah.
And we have, in our 2 years, we have won the best TV station of the year. It's a big deal to us.
It is.
All right, and it's trending because a lot of people are talking about this in Osun State, Nigeria. Congratulations to the team. Congratulations to the big boss, Dr. Femi Adefila, and congratulations to the HOS, the head of station. do you know, for a minute there, I forgot his real name. That's Mr. Peter
Agbeshimi,
also known as MC Too Much, Baba Domo. All right, congratulations.
And the production team. You want to do this show tomorrow?
To the production team, I'm not thanking you. Go and collect your thanks elsewhere. Okay. I will not do that. Sheyi will not allow me to leave
everybody,
the studio.
Of course, it's
to the production team, to the news crew, to the editors, to everyone who is a team member here. Congratulations to everybody, and thank you for the job that you do. Now, away from that, let's move to Nigeria and its problem, okay? Nigeria, let's talk about what happened, you know, in the last 24 to 48 hours. And we heard that Mr. President has actually issued new directives on reduction in cost of governance, according to the report, you know, churned out by Bayo Onanuga, saying that President Bola Tinubu has restricted ministers of state and heads of agencies of federal government to a maximum of 3 vehicles in their official convoys. No additional vehicles will be assigned to them for movement. And this is about cutting cost. Remember that in January this year, President Bola Tinubu took significant steps to reduce government expenditure by reducing its entourage on foreign trips from 50 to 20 officials, and for local trips, reduced it to 25 officials. All right, let's see reactions on social media. Kings for Real says this is a very good one, meaning it will be great if we can look into merging of some ministries and agencies and scrapping redundant ones. May God guide Mr. President and his team, and God bless Nigeria. Amen. Muhammad Gum says, the high cost of governance is not in officials' convoy. I beg you people, who you they deceive. All right, that's a Nigerian still not, you know, vibing with what is happening at the top. Lance Seriki says, why is the government not thinking of creating jobs? Why are they not resuscitating some of the dead industries and establishing a new one? Why are they not helping the investors and reduce the cost of bringing in equipment to help these jobless youths? This government is not working. And this one is from Don Holmes _property. Story for the gods. After he has reduced the purchasing power of the people and slowed down the economy and have finally widened the tax net, this men just think we are babies. Anyway, he can only deceive Agbadorians. Which country is that? Who is still believing he will build Dubai in their villages? Femi, what do you think?
I think let them do it first. I think that's the first thing to do. We've had it before. I think when they are saying they are cutting the officials and foreign trade for 50, I think it has been cut to 25 at some point. And so I don't know what it means. Something is amiss here, because there was a cut. I know there was a cut 25 for trips within the country, 20 to, officials.
Yeah, for local and foreign.
So what are we hearing? It's been cut from 50 to 20.
Yeah.
Now,
but this one is about the vehicles. Vehicles in the convoys of ministers.
Do they travel around with 50 vehicles when they go outside the country?
No, now they've cut it to 3 vehicles. That report is just giving us a throwback of when Mr. President cut his entourage, that's a number of people. Now we are cutting the number of vehicles.
You know, as I look
instead of 5
this
vehicles.
This is the part where Burna Boy say you go explain, tire. Because evidence, this is the way they talk now. Yeah. You and the federal government, share evidence day.
What is me and the federal? I'm just bringing
because
the report.
Now you they explain.
I'm bringing the report.
And we for put that part where Burna Boy say you for explain. Because evidence no they say they don't cut anything. We are watching them. Is it a good move? Yes, it is. Well, it is good. That's the have a leaner government. Sure, let it reflect. But many persons will say, Baba, this cutting of course, you buy Maybach finish. I've been waiting that one. Maybach. Escalade. And no, Maybach that they used before. This one is Escalade. Okay. The way they use now.
A new PJ.
Yeah, and then you buy a new PJ. Later you can say, may everybody cut cost. Now he clear like that.
So you believe a lot of Nigerians really are raising eyebrows as to, and this is just you trying to curry some, garner some trust, or
but if actually it is true,
support from the people.
In the next 6 months, we'll see.
Yeah,
and whatever will be saved from this cutting of cost, I think it should be channeled towards something. Don't let it just be like we are just cutting cost. You cut the cost still can't day your pocket.
All right.
So
let's move on to the next story for today. Another story trending on social media is that story of the VP Kashima Kashim Shettima's plane that was damaged at JFK Airport, and cockpit windscreen was damaged. They say it was damaged by a foreign object. We don't know what object is that. If you can put up the picture of the airplane out there. And the ministerial delegation to represent Nigeria and Samoa Commonwealth. So the vice president was actually supposed to go represent the country at the Samoa at the 2024 Commonwealth Heads of Government Summit, but it was cancelled because of that particular accident, and a new delegation was sent in. Let's take reactions very quickly. This one is by Olusegun. Olusegun says there was no need to pull out. He could return on a passenger aircraft while his plane gets repaired. And Tunde Rabiu Musa says strategy to buy him a new one in this hard time.
I see the face of the DP.
And Senator Shehu Sani says the incident at the JFK airport in New York, where a foreign object was reported to have hit and damaged the cockpit window of the VP Shettima plane, must be treated seriously. Nigeria must demand a thorough investigation and explanation from the U.S. Such incident in one of the most tightly secured aviation ports in the world is unprecedented. We thank the Almighty for the life of the VP and other crew and staff. And God did says, when Nigeria joined the BRICS, they didn't know that they have attracted Western enemies. All right, see where God did actually is coming from. Does this mean, is this saying something about Nigerians attracting
the man wasn't going to
enemy? No, he is just saying that, I mean, the moment we became a partner, partner country,
not even a member,
that's when we are having this, but you know, it's conspiracy theory.
If it actually, you can, you know, move it back a bit to the Shehu Sani's tweet, you know, that last line, the thing called they look like sarcasm. We thank the Almighty God for the life of the VP and the other crew member and staff. To me, it look like sarcasm.
No,
but then if that trip, I think I resonate much with the first tweet that said, if that trip was that important, it was the windscreen that was shattered now. Abi, you had somewhere to go. You couldn't continue. You are even at JFK already.
Yeah.
JFK is in US and you're going to Samoa. Get other plans, you know, and go ahead. If that meeting is that important. Now, sure you go come back now, be JFK.
He's coming back. They are sending a delegation from Nigeria to the US.
Which aircraft?
But he has cancelled this trip, by the way.
If he's to come back, through which aircraft?
I am not privy to that information.
Sorry,
but
I can't ask you.
Exactly.
The question is, if actually is disembarking on that particular plane is bad, right? Fine. And it's good that at least nothing has happened to him, no fatality, nothing, no injury. The plane had issues, right? Okay, he now decided not to go on that trip again. So he will come back on a charter flight.
It will come back. Then a delegation will be sent to Samoa.
So which plane, what carrier come back? That plane couldn't have proceeded and head straight to Samoa. That's what I'm saying. If that trip is that important, he should have gone ahead now. Because he can't come back in Molu of an aircraft because that one, you don't even get windscreen, Now, if actually it's going to board a commercial flight back, or it's going to take a charter flight back, that same arrangement will have still been able to say, oh, God, go ahead. If actually they can't work like this now, your shoe can't cut. You go back and tell Oga, say, I beg you, my shoe don't cut.
I go back house.
I bet the correct where you or your car has an issue. You go back and say because of this one.
Yes.
Haba.
Go back house.
Oga, continue.
All right, people. That's the much we can take on spring trends for today. I would have loved to take, you know, the story on Nigeria joining as a partner country, BRICS, alongside with 12 other countries, because it's also trending. But then it is what it is. We have to move now and return on Monday. Thank you for being a worthy companion all throughout the week. We'll make a return on Monday for another interesting time on spring trends. Until then, have for yourself a good time. And from the award-winning Femi and Evelyn, have for yourself a great day. Bye.
Thank you.